And I believe we are live. Welcome, Dalston Radio Live. This is Civilised Sessions, and I am the Civilised Savage.
You're listening to Dalston Radio Live.
So we're going to get into a few little tracks for the evening. Today is going to be something a little bit different. So if you guys know about me, you'll know that Civilised Sessions has had various iterations. This is the first in the collaboration with Dalston Radio Live, one of many. I feel like this is going to be the home for Civilised Sessions in this type of iteration. Today, we're going to kind of cruise into some nice neo-soul, classical R&B type vibes. We're also going to have a guest, Sakinah Frederica. We're going to be talking about some poetry because you guys know that I'm a spoken word poet and I'm doing all the things to promote poetry and celebrate the women on the scene. So without further ado, let's get into some tracks and we'll just keep the flow going. Civilised Sessions, track 1, let's go.
Out of town, but you've been on my mind, and I'ma come right back around when I get me some time. Yeah, I want me some time with you, cause when I'm with you, I'm just your little baby. I swear it all feel right with you. When I'm away from you, I get a little crazy. It don't get much better. Yeah, I've been searching forever. Kiss me through the phone when we say goodnight. Clutching on my covers till you come and get me right. Nah, it don't get much better than this. Now, I'ma see you in like 3 weeks, and I've got a little song playing on repeat. Got me thinking about the time in your backseat. Baby, you got me weak, missing you, losing sleep. I want me some time with you, cause when I'm with you, I'm just your little baby. I swear it don't feel right when I am away from you. I get a little crazy, get much better. Yeah, I've been searching forever. Kiss me through the phone when we say goodnight. Clutching on my covers till you come and get me right. Nah, it don't get much better than this. It don't get 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 better than this.
Marianne Alexander.
It don't get better than this. It don't get better than this.
Moving out of that one into this. Like I said, today we're all about lover girl vibes, chill energy, cruise control for right now, easy vibes.
You're taking all the sunshine away, making out like you're the main line. I hear that. Cause you're a cool cat, tapping on the toe with the new hat. Ooh, just cruising, driving along in the swing king, feeling the beat of my heart. Feeling the beat of my heart. Ooh, you're a cool cat, coming on strong with all the chit chat. Ooh, you're alright, hanging out and stealing all the limelight, messing with the beat of my heart. Ooh, messing with the beat of my heart, yeah. You used to be a mean kid. Ooh, making such a deal to fly. Ooh, you wishing and hoping and waiting to really hit the big time. But did it happen? No, you're spinning too fast. Slow down, you better slow down. Slow down.
called Cool Cat if you don't know about that one. Moving into the next. Tapping into that female, feminine energy. I told you guys, I'm giving you Civilised today. I feel like I'm savage too often.
Beautiful, feminine, so soft and so light. Is it too much for you? It's okay, baby, you'll be alright. Feminine energy flowing through me, soft but strong like heat in the breeze. Petals and perfume, sweet and free. I love myself so beautifully. Dressed like a garden, colors so bright. Earrings dancing in the soft light. Body is sacred, vibe is divine. Taking my time, I'm feeling just right. Feminine energy flowing through me, soft but strong like heat in the breeze. Petals and perfume, sweet and free. I love myself so beautifully. Beautiful mind and soul, heart of a flame. Spreading my love, got them singing my name. Me, Millie. Warm with my touch, soft with my tone. In love with the peace I've made my home. Feminine energy flowing through me, soft but strong like heat in the breeze. Petals and perfume, sweet and free. I love myself so beautifully. Makeup or none, I still feel fine. Roses and moonlight all intertwined. I care for my soul, my body, my mind. In every detail, the beauty of feminine energy flowing through me, soft but strong like heat in the breeze. Petals and perfume, sweet and free. I love myself so beautifully. Feminine energy flowing through me, soft but strong like heat in the breeze. Petals and perfume, sweet and free. I love myself so beautifully.
Loving that. So we're going out of that one and we're going straight into the next track by Bella Supernova. Let's keep it going. There we go. Like I said, guys, cruise
Right
control
up
for today.
frame, picture of love. You're better than, more than enough, yeah. And the lights don't seem to shine as bright as you do. No, the lights don't seem to shine as bright as you do. Go, but you never give yourself credit. You don't understand, but I want you to get it. The sun tries extra hard to impress you. So how can I think any less of you? Whenever the stars are making wishes, are they wishing on you? I'm putting my bets on you. It's fire to a supernova. 'Cause the lights don't seem to shine as bright as you do. No, no. No, the lights don't seem to shine as bright as you do. You know the pressure it takes to make diamonds and pearls, so don't let up.
That was Supernova by Bella. Out of that one and into little Billie Eilish. Not gonna lie, I weren't even up to speed on Billie, you know. But you see this tune right here? Cruising vibes. Let's go.
I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Burning cities and napalm skies. 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes on fire.
Love a bit of Billie Eilish. Like I said, I wasn't put up to speed to her, but now I've learned the lessons. So we're going to go out of Billie Eilish into a bit of Sabrina Claudio. Again, guys, I'm keeping it civilized today. You lot who know me personally, you know I can do the hype thing. Today's not that. Today we're mellow vibes, we're cruising. Sakinah's my guest today.
This mess of
we're going to get into it.
Got his body questioning. Is this feeling alright? He's studying my freckles like the constellations, and he's looking for signs. I know that you're not used to this, but will you let me teach you? Your mind is asking for my love, and you just need to hear it. Try not to wander off too much, don't let your fears control you. Keep you attentive with authentic kisses filled with amor. I'll show you how it's supposed to feel when we meet at Orion's belt. I'll show you how it's supposed to feel. Running my fingers through your hair, I'm feeling that your thoughts have left the surface. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it genuine? Can I love like face. Let me give you some reason. I know that you're not used to this, but will you let me teach you? Your mind is asking for my love and you just need to hear it. Try not to wander off too much, don't let your fears control you. Keep you attentive with authentic kisses filled with amor. I'll show you how it's supposed to feel when we meet at Orion's belt. I'll show you how it's supposed to feel when your hands running down my thighs. It's like you're taken to a cosmic sky. Let your body get used to this. Let your body get used to this. It don't matter where we are, 'cause when we touch we are caressing stars. Let your body get used to this. Let your body get used to this. I'll show you how it's supposed to feel when we meet at Orion's belt. I'll show you how it's supposed to feel.
Sabrina Claudio. Now we're moving into a little bit more sexy time, guys. Just because why not? It's Friday. You're here with me. We're cruising. So let's cruise.
want you
All right, guys, so my guest is finally here. She's made it to the building. Jeez. Is this one of what? Yes. All right, so
You're listening to Dalston Radio Live.
in case you didn't know. All right, so as I said, my guest is here. We are going to cruise out with a few more tunes, and then we're going to intro her. We're going to get her today. Are you going to do 3 little bars today?
Of course, that's why I'm here.
Of course, that's why she's here. All right, so let's get into a little more tunes, and then we'll come back in with Sakinah Frederica. Civilised Sessions. Let's go.
Crystal clear. In my corner, I can visualize you here. Keep me up, set me down. Right from wrong, hold my ground. Sad to see so many years, but in its splendor found the sight to set my fears. I ran out, let you down, held on down, broke my crown. You can feel. Could I ever be a special person? Show you I can give love and devotion. I need to know if I can feel. Afraid to hold the glass I know I've broken. Take back all the notes I know I've chosen. This love it goes on. Just believe it, and I know that if I curse my ways, won't mean you might stay. Foolish to believe I'm more to call back. I need to know if you can feel. Could I ever be a special person? I can give love and devotion. I need to know, yeah, if I can feel. Afraid to hold the glass I know I've broken. Take back all the notes I know I've chosen. This love it goes on. I hear in your tone. I might be alone. My dreams are dragged. Despite of my hope, I might be alone. If I known that it would have been the last day, then I know that I would have called you back, babe. If I known, I swear I would have called you. If I known that it would have been the last day, then I know that I would have called you back, babe. If I know, my baby. I promise I would have called you back. I promise I would have loved you back.
Guys, honestly, I really love that song. The first few times I heard that, I honestly cried. I'm not even joking, like real life tears. But we're not going to cry today. It's no reason to cry. We've got Sakinah Frederica in the building. Is she in? Is the mic on? The mic is on. The mic is on. All right, we're going to do one more track, and then we're going to get into speaking to my guest. You ready for one more track?
I'm
Babes?
ready.
She's ready. Let's do it. Jeez.
across my bed. Let your body speak the words unsaid. Stay with me till the morning light. I need your fire through the night. Don't turn away, don't close the door. I never needed anyone more. Lay with me, baby. Lay with me, baby. Stay with me, lady. Stay with me, lady. Lay with me, baby. Lay with me, baby. All night, all night. Your skin on mine, the sweetest sound. Every heartbeat, the sacred ground. Hold on closer, don't let go. This kind of love, the kind I know. Don't turn away, don't hide your face. I found my heaven in this place. Lay with me, baby. Lay with me, baby. Stay with me, lady. Stay with me, lady. Lay with me, baby. Lay with me, baby. All night, all night. Lay down, lay down, lay down slow. Let the rhythm take control. Lay down, let it show. Every secret, let me know. Yeah. Lay down slow, slow. Don't stop, don't stop, yeah, baby. Groove stretches, roads and babe. Baby, the pocket. Baby, 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 baby. Yeah, yeah. Lay with me, baby. Lay with me, baby. Stay with me, lady. Stay with me, lady. Lay with me, baby. Lay with me, baby. All night, all night, all night. Lay with me.
Sounds of Man Like Pen. Little sexy vibe there. That one's called Lay With Me, for those of you who don't know. So we're going to go out of that and into conversation. First guest ever. Come on, people in the studio, make some noise. First
guest ever.
You already know. So first, where's button?
You're listening to Dalston
That
Radio
wasn't the
Live.
button that I wanted to press. There we go.
Love that.
I'm getting there, guys. All right, so Sakinah Frederica.
Thank you for having me.
Come on, welcome.
This
Thank
is
you.
lit.
There
I
it
love
is.
this.
Thank you so very much.
Of course.
First ever Civilised Sessions with Dalston Radio Live. Love
Shout out
that.
to
New family.
them. Bob up.
So, Sakinah, so you and I met on the poetry scene.
Yes.
You were always such a huge celebrator of mine. Thank you so very much. Always a big cheerleader.
Vice versa.
All the time. And let the people know, because I know I've met you, you're a poet, you're a hostess of your own poetry night. Yeah?
Yeah, that's
Female
right.
owned, black woman owned.
Yeah.
Come on, celebrate all the things. And I want to introduce you. I want to be able to give you all of your accolades. But I would much prefer for you to tell the people, who is Sakinah Frederica?
I try my best. But yeah, as you've said, I am a poet, spoken word poet. I run my own open mic poetry show called Dare to Speak. other than that, I am practicing or training to become a masseuse at the same time. And
multi-talented, babe.
Yeah, I'm trying. I work at the Poetry Pharmacy as well, which is all kind of poetry connected. And I guess I'm just on this journey of figuring out who I really am, what I'm really here for after like, I guess, years of following the masses and the rules that have been set by other people. So yeah, this is the journey that people are seeing in me trying to do that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Right. So you've got a few pieces. Hopefully you're going to do a few today.
Yeah. 100%.
So briefly.
Sorry, I'm such a fool.
Off mic, we were kind of talking about, okay, you've got some pieces that you want to do, and we were kind of, okay, which one are we going to go with first?
Yeah.
But just now when you said you're on this journey, and you're kind of figuring out who you are, one of your pieces speaks specifically to that. Yeah, when you're talking about Sakinah versus Frederica.
Okay. Yes.
So maybe is that the segue to? I feel like maybe like the energy is saying maybe that's going to be the first one. Do you want to go with that first, or did you have one in mind that you wanted to go
because of what we said out off camera?
Okay.
I thought keep what you wanted last and start with why are you so nice, because I feel like that is a good entrance into what I've said and hopefully where we're gonna go.
Let's do that.
We can keep what you wanted. You know, we're here first show.
Thanks, babe.
Of course.
She's got me, guys. Don't see how she's taking care of me.
100%.
All right, baby girl. So which one do you want to give to the guest first?
So we're gonna do this poem's actually like very meaningful because I wrote it in my first year of writing poetry, but it was like a 5-minute poem, right?
Wowzers.
And I went to go to a slam, Genesis Slam, and they needed it to be like 3 minutes. So I was like, okay, I need to
cut it down,
chop this down real quick. And you don't know how much more powerful a poem can be once you just take all that fluff.
Less is more. Sometimes.
Oh my gosh, less is so more.
Less is more.
And this poem was actually the first poem where I met you
at the Poets Palace.
Jeez,
big up Poets Palace. Shout out Casey and them, man. Big up.
Amazing. Doing bits and it resonated loads, and that kind of I think made my name. That was the poem that pushed me. So
that was the one that I voted for you on, innit?
Yeah. I got headliners.
Yeah. Like, that one there. I said that girl there.
So I'll do that one. I think it's only right.
It's only right. Let's do it.
Cool.
Before you do that,
yes.
Can I just make it official?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Crystal.
You're listening to Dalston Radio Live.
You're listening to Dalston Radio Live.
There we go. It's the effort.
So this is called Why Are You So Nice? Should I do a backstory on it? No, we can do it after.
We do the backstory after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get into it.
Get into it. What a rare trait. It should be unconditional, but conditions, they were set in my fate. My mama did her best. Her goal was to put food on my plate. And in primary school, I would perform in school plays and I would have no familiar faces gazing my way. I would step off stage, I'd witness all the love on display, from the genuine all the way down to the cliche. And although I was present, I was there, it felt like my hands were covering my eyes and I was pressing on a window that was just slightly opaque. I was watching all of the well dones and I'm so proud of yous from that distant space. I was watching parents hold their child's face in embrace. You see, I was looking at love I didn't even know that I missed. You see, I don't have a village that's back home. I don't have an older or a younger. It's just me. I'm alone. And although I never knew, I gave and I gave and I gave so much, I unwittingly became my best bully's crutch. So anger began to rise. And oddly enough, my first love lesson was now in session. Welcome to the class, everyone. Make sure you write this down. Learning objective today is how do you put everybody else above? So I'm alone, emotionally deprived, and now love is meant to be tough. God knows how many times I've said that I've had enough. And they say, if you was not given love on a silver spoon, you'll learn to lick that off a knife. So when people ask me the titled question, that's my answer as to why I'm so nice. But you come to learn that this isn't everybody's show. there's depths to this that only a few will know. Not everybody can have that receiving capacity. Some will take me for a fool. Some will find ways to mishandle me. Some will see my love as gullibility. Some will confuse care with naivety. Some may even think they need to speak for me, saying, Sakinah, you're way too soft to state what you truly see, but that's not true. Please just let me convey. I'm just really selective in the games that I choose to play. When being seen for me was once a needed effort, a wanted effort, your now need to be seen is just given a little pathetic. So if you choose to take the W, it's cool. I'm fine to lose because my heart has already found its truth. And I ask, have you?
Jeez! Jeez,
So much.
Hey! Love that. Yeah, it's a powerful piece. And I think there's so much in that. And one of the questions, in fact, let's give us the backstory of that, and then I can ask you some questions about it, if that's okay. What's the backstory? Kind of where were you? What headspace were you at when that poem came to you?
Yeah, so I guess a little about me as well. I'm an extrovert at heart, but life kind of beat me up a little bit, and it made me a bit more into an introvert. And I kind of lost my socializing aspect, my human capital a bit. But I always knew who I was to the core. And so when I started to kind of come back outside a little bit and start talking to people, they would always ask me this question of, oh my gosh, again, you're so nice, or why are you so nice? Or why? And I couldn't understand, like, why is that a question? Like, why are people asking, why is someone a good trait? So I really started to unpack it and started to like figure out what is it that is allowing people to firstly question amongst me, I guess, and what is it that they're not receiving in life that makes them see this as, oh my gosh, what is this? And why does it trigger me so much that people are asking me this question? And so after, I guess, me just daydreaming and thinking and trying to, I guess, have my own little therapy session, these are the answers to that question. Yeah.
Okay. And in that, you kind of talked about, you know, and I feel like it's happened to quite a lot of us when, like you mentioned, you were there and you see everyone else with their parents and you're like, okay, where's mine? Do you think that it's that we miss more something if we haven't had it, or it's more a yearning? Which one do you think is stronger? That, oh, I've never had it before, or the I've seen other people with that and I really want that? Which one of those do you think is the kind of stronger emotion?
I think for me, yearning, because you only miss what you can see you don't have. I think if you don't know you don't have it, then you don't really miss it as much. And so I think for me, when I was like literally in primary, I'm an only child, single mom, so mom couldn't really be at these shows and stuff. So I would see like all my friends and all my classmates with mom, dad, auntie or whatever. And then one day, like 1 year 5 event or something, it clicked and I was like, oh my gosh, these don't have people.
Not they have people.
I don't have people like that. And I think that's when I noticed, well, it must be nice for this and it must be nice for that. But then I say yearning because when I speak to these people that have siblings, big families, they always tell me the positives, but the negatives that comes with that as well, that I don't have the luxury of knowing, you know? So I can only yearn for what I think is missing and the goodness of that. Because
like a fantasy of it.
Fantasy almost, exactly, yeah.
Okay. And speak to me a little bit about the part where you said in the poem, I gave and gave, and then you kind of recognized that you was the crutch for somebody. At what point, was there a point where you kind of thought, okay, my niceness is being taken for granted now? Was there a moment where that happened? Maybe not specifically in reference to what made you write the poem, but just in life where it's just like, I've got such a big heart and I really do give to people a lot. Yeah. Now you lot are taking liberties. Like, was there ever a point or a moment like that with you?
Yeah. More, loads.
Do we have an example?
I'm trying to think of like one specific, but they kind of fall under the same umbrella. I think my issue is, is because I yearn for that connection and I've always been taught to be good, and especially from like a Muslim mum as well. Like you're always trying to be the bigger person for the bigger picture. I think one of my repetitive situations is I give a lot of space for people to be themselves. So I think people aren't as connected to me as I think. I just make them feel seen, and I make them feel, I don't judge, I don't do. Yeah, and I think that gets taken advantage of because I'm like a serotonin boost almost. I'm no longer a priority or a commitment. I'm just someone that you can come to because I'll make you feel seen, I'll make you feel
energizer.
100%. And then when I'm no longer useful, you'll turn on me and do a madness. And then I'm like, oh,
how are we going to switch this around? How are we going to change this, Sakinah?
It's a bit mad.
What do you think we can do to switch that around?
Honestly, like, I've been trying to unpack this.
Yeah, let's unpack it. Let's unpack this right now, right here, right now.
Because I don't want to lose my heart.
Civilised therapy sessions. Let's go. Go on, babe.
Let's talk.
Let's talk about it.
I've always said, like, I don't ever want to lose my core because there's a lack of, like, niceness, authentic niceness in this world.
In the world.
I want to keep what I've been given.
Yes.
I think it's a level of discernment that I have to start or need to continue practicing.
Yeah.
And I guess neurodivergence, pattern recognition, when something isn't working out for you, but you just make the excuse. And I think what I've done is projected my personality onto other people. Yes. And I've been like, oh, I would never do that, so you would never do that. But then they do it, and then it's like, oh, damn, I should have listened to myself. Like,
you should have listened to that inner knowing because you knew. You
knew. And so... yeah, it's just, I guess it's a mixture of both discernment, self-preservation, but also just walking away when it doesn't feel good, just for the sake of your future happiness.
Absolutely.
And, all of that. So I'm learning.
We're all learning, guys. We're all on a journey. No, absolutely. And the reason why that particular piece resonated a lot with me, and I think it will probably resonate with a lot of people who are watching as well, I've got a piece called Necromancy. I think you would have heard it. And there's a line in there that says, even if my voice was that of Aphrodite, like you were so down in the depths of Hades. If my voice was that of Aphrodite, like you really wouldn't have heard me. So paraphrasing, I don't even know my own bars, but basically saying, that sometimes people are just so far gone in a situation, no matter what you do, no matter how you show up, no matter how much of your goodness you give to people, some people are just going to either not receive it or take it for granted or take advantage of it.
100%.
And so to the point that you've just made, you just got to keep that clean heart, clean spirited, essence of you, girl.
Just cry, and then just step out later. Just let it out and then go.
So you did mention briefly that you are a Muslim girly, and there's a piece that I think kind of talks a little bit more about identity. So we are going to get into that in a little bit. But we're going to take a quick music break. We've got a track here that was specifically selected by my guest, Sakinah Frederica. Do you want to introduce it? Do you want to say just a little bit about it before we play it?
Yeah.
And then you can tell us why this was on your personal playlist today.
So we're going way back. This is an N-Dub song.
N-Dubs.
I think it's off their first or second album, and it's called Secrets.
Called Secrets.
Yes.
You're listening to Dalston Radio Live.
Turn my mic up. Today is a day that I'm gonna tell just a little about myself. All of these haters, they don't understand me. They can touch the pain I feel. I wish I could show them all of my secrets, and they might see it through me. But if I tell my secrets, I expose my weakness, and I can let them tear through me. Mommy had problems that he couldn't solve them. Most times he just had to hurt pain. Daddy, it's okay, I still love you. Then could you show me love in every way? Mommy, I'm sorry for not always caring. I guess so that's when you weren't around. Since I was a young girl, I kept isolated. I don't trust, so I won't get that down.
anything and we'll advise you in every way. One more thing, for those who don't know, we is family. We've known each other since we're babies.
So I guess it's just another one of them days. I got bills to pay, stews to rent. Your problems plus an album due within 9 days. Stress to the brain, Mumsy's going through so much pain. So every time I get paid money to a lane, one morning you'll open your eyes to a blacked out ring.
Gunshots, knives, attacks. Seems like I'm living in a life of tax. Government bills, dodgy deals, leads to another life, crime on wheels. I'm so broke that it's no joke. Surrounded by addicts, zombie or coke. If I really wanted to, I'll make money off them. Block in the morning in a booth by 10. I write them hits on my head, don't need no time with paper and pen. I sell my demos in boxes of 10. Won't stop me unless you're a dead.
It feels like yesterday. 15 hooded up, 13-year-olds in West Day were the best of days. Can you relate? Young black boys from plans to the state, all rolling round the ends, 20 man strong. Pour some Hennessy for every man gone. I know I ain't sent no letters, but still free ash, free DM for not much longer.
Ever since I was a youngin', I found it hard to find my way.
That's why
I don't trust, so I won't get that down. Look behind my smile. I'm crying out, I'm left without a hand.
T, no, you ain't. You can tell us anything and we'll advise you in every way. One more thing, for those who don't know, we is family. We've known each other since we're babies.
Oh, I went from not wanting to live life no more to appreciating every breath I take. If it wasn't for the music, I probably wouldn't be here. That's why I pray to God every day, dreaming of days where I could just fly away. I'm trying to stay strong, but as for today, I'm feeling down.
Little end dobs for them. Well, you don't know about that. Little end dobs.
Show my age.
We're back here. So that one was called Secrets by End Dobs. One of your personal playlist tracks.
It is, yeah.
Tell us a little about why that featured on your personal playlist.
So I was an avid End Dobs fan back in the day, like when they were at their prime. And someone gifted me their album, actually. It was like a CD album. And when I was listening to it, this was a song that explained what it was like to be someone that's like always braving a smile, but even though they've got a lot going on in the background, and also articulated what it was like to be like from a single parent family.
Okay.
And it was the first time specifically without a dad. Yeah. And it was the first time that I heard someone articulate it in such a way that was receptive to me, but also from a perspective of someone that quote unquote has made it as well.
Okay.
So it wasn't a limitation is what I thought. So I don't listen to it often. It's not one that's been in my playlist for a while, but when I do miss a creative side of me, the younger me, these are the songs that I'll go back to reconnect, reminisce, how far I've come.
I love that. Yeah. And I think what I just heard you saying that is like, sometimes we have a feeling of something and it's an essence, it's an emotion, but we haven't got the language to formulate to actually understand that exact feeling, if that makes sense. So it sounds like you heard that song and it's like, that's it.
That's it.
That was the feeling.
I feel like that.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. Like someone else knows how I feel.
100%.
And I think sometimes it takes that kind of like external situation, whether it's a song, whether it's a quote from a book or something that someone else said, to just be like, I know I'm not crazy. Right. My feelings are valid. Yes. They're real. Yeah. And that has just kind of like consolidated what I always knew to be true.
Definitely. Yeah. And I think because I was the only child in my group. And so everyone, and it's not a sob story. It just, everyone's got their cards that they're dealt with in life. But I didn't have anyone familiar or similar to me growing up. So I always saw the beautiful dynamic of like a 2-parent family, all of that. And so sometimes I would think I was crazy, like, oh, I am the crazy one, I am the not capable one. And then you hear something like that, it's like, no, actually, like you've actually done really well with what you've done.
You've been given.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was just an outside voice that wasn't in my bubble that felt similar to me.
Love.
Yeah.
So off topic, but not because you've just said it. Yeah, can you share with us a little bit about what were some of the things that made you feel different? Because you said you didn't really see anyone that kind of looked like you. What were some of those things that you felt were like, I'm a bit out of place?
I I mean, Muslim girl, black girl, only child, especially in African culture. Like my mom's Senegalese, my dad's Jamaican.
Right.
There's not a lot of only children in our culture.
On either side.
On either side.
On either
Someone's
side.
got a brother or a half brother or something. Like I don't have that.
But you don't even have any half siblings.
I mean, maybe.
Okay,
You know the
maybe.
ones.
'Cause your dad's Jamaican, isn't it?
Yeah. I've had stories.
Just saying.
But nothing.
Maybe you got a couple out there somewhere.
Yeah, there's Sakinah you've got, but I haven't seen it in the flesh.
Okay.
I've grown up as an only child.
Fair.
And I think the fact that I didn't have anyone on a similar, again, neurodivergence as well, but you're not diagnosed, and in African families.
I was going to say, African, you got African, continental and Caribbean family. They're not acknowledging
They're not
you, babe.
listening to
me. You don't have nothing
I don't have
wrong
a
with
voice.
you.
No,
Yes?
no.
No, do you?
I have no voice.
Okay, right.
So I found it hard to just navigate my thoughts without it being challenged by any means. And so I always felt like the outsider, and I was too self-aware for my own good. Again, this kind of pattern recognition, this reading between the lines of energy. But then because I'm the one that can see it, the only one that can see it, I'm the crazy one until like 3 years later. Exactly. And so it was hard to kind of find out who I was whilst trying to please everyone on an academic sense, whilst trying to like make friends and make friends authentically, not get taken advantage of. It was just a lot of little bubbles that I didn't feel like I had enough knowledge to nurture. And so again, I think we all kind of feel our own differences, but that was mine specifically. That was like, yeah, I don't really fit in any group. Like I make other people fit in, but no one fits all my squares. But I can help everyone. Yeah.
Do you think that's a neurodivergent thing? I kind of feel like it is low key.
Low key. Yeah.
I feel like that is kind of one of our superpowers.
Yeah. And I'll take it.
Absolutely.
Take it. Yeah. It's a win.
Shout out the Neurospicy gang.
100%.
Already know.
It's a gift. I love it.
Shout out the studio gang. Okay, so let me just gather my thoughts very quickly. So you said that you've been raised by a Muslim mother.
Yes.
By a your dad's a Caribbean, you got a Caribbean dad.
Got a Caribbean dad, yeah.
And only child, obviously a black woman, feeling a little bit outsider, come to find out you're a neurospice babe.
Yeah.
And there's all of these kind of like different elements of yourself that it's sounding like has made you feel a bit of an outsider.
Yeah.
Before we go into any more of your poems, do you feel like that kind of like left of centerness, let's say, is potentially a contributing factor to why you decided to launch your platform, Dare to Speak?
Oh yeah. My whole life is like, God knows best. It's all come full circle.
Okay.
100%. That's why I've launched Dare to Speak, because the pathway into poetry was my own kind of healing into kind of being outside again and reconnecting with my creative side and also my extroverted personality that kind of gets hidden under the fear of shame and fear of being perceived and things like that. And when I started to essentially fake it and fake the confidence and fake being comfortable on stage, people would say to me, oh my God, Sakinah, you knew you were gonna kill it. You were so confident. And I'm like,
meanwhile, internal melting down.
Like
there's a whole internal meltdown. Just like,
everything. Like, I'm like, no. I'm just like this rocking, but I've got a smile on my face, so it looks okay.
Yeah.
And that's when I kind of realized, again, this factor of, no, Sakinah, it's not just you. Like, don't be selfish in the way that you think. There are bare people sitting in crowds and sitting in audiences that want to pursue their own creativity, but also for their own reasons cannot get over this inner critic or this personal barrier. And knowing what I've done, no one else needs to know, and I don't mind saying, but knowing what I've done, I know that if I could do it, there are plenty more capable people that can, that just need this space. And London is so good right now. There are like maybe 50, 60, 80.
So many
shows. There's literally something for everyone, but everyone would say that the talent in all these places was so good because the London talent is off the chain right now. but it also deterred the newbies from performing because they're like, how am I going to go up after that? You know?
100%. Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, so where do people actually go intentionally to mess up, to try, to, you know, dip their feet in the water, see what it's like to be a part of this creative scene. And yeah, I guess months in, or it wasn't that long, maybe a couple months of thinking and trying to mentally understand what I wanted to do. I was like, no, this is what my niche is, basically, in and amongst all these shows. So 100%, that's why.
Love. So Dare to Speak to me sounds like a challenge and an invitation.
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So I feel like you might have touched on it a little bit, but if you care to elaborate a little bit more, what exactly are you daring people to do with Dare to Speak? Like, what is the kind of invitation / challenge that you're offering with the space and the platform?
So I've not yet built on this the way that I thought I would have when creating Dare to Speak, but the idea behind it was the dare to. The speak was the fact that speaking was what got me into building my confidence and building my self-esteem through speaking poetry and speaking spoken word. But the idea and the main point of the name is to dare someone to do something that they've never done or they've been thinking of doing, and again, is too scared to do, and realize that it's actually with love, not that deep. And with enough like momentum and enough, I guess, people around you and enough energy, positive energy, you can really shock yourself into doing something that you've never done before. So it's Dare to Speak because we are poetry and we are spoken word, but it's also dare to come on your own, dare to sit in the audience by yourself. I had a girl at my last show who just saw it. She was like, yeah, I was in Camden. I just saw it. I haven't performed poetry for 2 years.
And she just pulled up.
And she pulled up, put her name in the hat. Her name got pulled out the hat. Jeez. And she performed. Okay. So it's literally meant to be. But she had that dare to aspect of just to come and pull up, you know? And so that's what I want to do. I just want people to either see themselves in other people, whether it's performing or, again, just leaving their house by themselves or coming to a show that they've never gone to before, and realizing, actually, this is fun. Like, I like this. This is fun. Yeah. So that's it.
Dare to have a radio show on Dalston Radio Live.
And there we go. And there it is.
And there it is. All right, so we're going to keep talking to our guest, Sakinah Frederica, a wonderful hostess, as she's been talking about her platform, Dare to Speak. And we're going to go into a track that actually kind of really talks about what you've been talking about, which is take up space.
I used to fool myself quiet, but now I rise loud. Watch me.
Shrinking in rooms, I was born to expand, playing small just to make other people feel grand. Held my light in my palms like it was something to hide, but God didn't give me this glow just to tuck it inside. Nah, not anymore. I'm done dimming for decor. Every piece of me I'm muted is waking back up now. I ain't asking for permission, I'm claiming my own crown. I take up space, I stand tall when I enter the place. I don't fold, don't flinch, don't fade. I'm done apologizing for the woman I became. I take up space, soft, loud, holy, brave. I'm the storm and the calm and the sun on my face. I'm here, and I take up space. I take up space. I whisper my truth to keep the peace anymore. If my voice shakes the room, then let the room shake the floor. I carried doubt too long for a crown built for me. Now I sit in my throne like I was meant to be seen. This glow, this grace, baby, that's God on my face. God on my face. Everything they tried to shrink only made me expand. I'm the dream of my mother's prayer, standing in my own hands. I take up space, unbothered by who can relate. I don't fold, don't beg, don't wait. I'm alone with purpose that nobody can take. I take up space, confident, warm, unafraid. I don't carry who I was like a reason to stay small. I'm here, and I take up space. Take up space. I ain't dimming, I'm divine. I ain't shrinking, I'm designed. Everything I lost just made more room for me to rise. Call it magic, call it grace, but I refuse to leave my place. My presence is a prayer, and I take up space. Take up space. Take up space. I don't walk small anymore. I walk sure. I walk whole. This life, this glow, this moment. I take up space in it all. I take up space in it all. I take up space in it all. In it all. I take up space in it all. In it all. I take up space in it all.
All right, and that was Coco Expressions with Take Up Space, gang. DRL.
You're listening to Dalston Radio Live.
Come on. I'm getting professional now, guys. Come on. All right, so Sakinah, that track by Coco Expressions was Take Up Space.
Great track.
Love that. We've been talking, you've been sharing with us a little bit about how you've been on this journey, how you're growing, developing all of the things. And you mentioned that you're a little bit of or you have been at least, a bit of an introvert.
Yes.
But now you've got your platform, Dare to Speak.
Yes.
You're daring others to speak.
Right.
But you also dared yourself to show up and present a little bit more. So how are you learning to take up space?
I think by learning about myself daily through, it's very ugly learning about yourself.
That shadow work.
Oh,
Yeah?
my days.
All
like
right.
coming to terms with
Who you are.
Yeah.
The darkest parts of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
But once you do that, and I think you learn to stand 10 toes on you positively, negatively, insecurities, improvements, then you feel stronger to take up space, to be the space, to be in the space. I think when you have that element of low-key comparison, that's when it starts to get a bit
It's techie. Yeah, 100%.
And you start thinking you're undeserving or all of these things. But when you realize, no, you're fine as you are, you're just a person trying to figure it out.
Acceptance, yeah.
Acceptance is key.
I love
100%.
that. So I'm hearing from that effectively, and if I'm going to paraphrase, but tell me if I'm hearing it correctly.
No, of course.
So for you, a way of taking up space is effectively like integration.
Yes.
Seeing all parts of you.
Yes.
And rather than repressing and saying, oh, I don't like that bit. It's like, I
Yeah.
see that bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring that bit in.
Yeah.
I'm going to own all of it. And from this space, I'm going to go forward with all of who I am.
Yeah.
And this is just what it is.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Jeez, come on. I'm going to rinse that button, you know?
Love it.
I'm going to rinse it.
The best. It really is.
All right. So you're a poet.
Yes.
You're
I
here
try.
to share poetry.
I do try. Yes.
What bars have you got for us next, my lovely?
This is low-key my favorite piece.
Is it the one that I think it is?
Yeah.
Is it about escalator?
It's the escalator.
Okay, go on.
This is called Escalator Theft.
Off we go.
If you're gonna soldier past me at the train station on our collective way out and cut through, oh my gosh, let me go again.
You're
Wow.
good. You're good.
You're listening to Dalston Radio Live.
This is Escalator Theft. if you're going to soldier past me at the train station on our collective way out and rudely split the acceptable gap of air between me and the next person and cut through with speeds like you're a farm dog trying to herd sheep, you better make sure that I don't overtake you. Because when you think that you're safe at the rising levels of the escalator, the hand hugging the mini conveyor, other thumb boomeranging up your phone as you beg for network connection, I'll master each stride and make sure with each step up I forget my burning thighs and make sure that I brush my Reef 33 perfume sleeve right past you and make sure I take everything that you're worth in that moment. But you see, being a villain in the real world is not my nature. Once upon a time, I have tried. So this not knowing to them, it makes this couple's goals. It's a loss for them that's completely non-disruptive of their day. They have no idea what's going on. But for me, I get to hold down a silent win so I can start my day with the affirmation that I begged for. I am worthy. Unclench your shoulders. This isn't for those that are naturally quick, tall, or if walking at 6 miles per hour is your norm. This is not for you. Or maybe it is poetry after all. But what I think this really is that even in a minuscule of a second, being robbed of what's rightfully mine for a purpose that just seems worthless takes me back to her. Her that stood in her birthright and it still wasn't enough. Her molding into what felt right and it still couldn't come up to par of what genuinely is a good life. Is being alone really that tough? But connection is our human right. So why did you brush me off so rough? Why was that cut through a must? If you was not going to walk up, what was the rush? Strong enough though for a hit, enough to bleed, an injection straight to the bloodstream of to be loved is to be seen in pain, in comfort, and in greed. So brush past me if you must. Fill your cup on my silence. I'll take the stairs 2 at a time, chasing the worth that you left behind. And whether you're playing or not, I know that I've won at the barrier sound. Thank you.
Which one is that one? There we go.
16.
That was the one I was looking for. I was looking for that one. That's the one I wanted the whole time. Sick. I really enjoyed that poem. I really enjoyed it. And you said it's your favorite one.
Yeah.
Why, for you right now, is that one of your favorite pieces?
I think, firstly, and I hate to say it in a positive way, the reaction to it has been like amazing. But it really stems from the fact that I work in Oxford Street, and every time I get off the train, everyone's rushing to the same escalators and they're all doing up, I don't know, all of this. And then I get to the escalators and they're just standing there waiting on the escalator to just kind of push them up. And I couldn't fathom, why are you running so hard? Why are you pushing through all these little minuscule gaps to go nowhere? And so I would actually take it personally and be like, okay, I'm going to walk up now. I'm going to walk past you. I'm going to see.
You privately beefing the people in the train station.
I'm going to show you that cutting through me was pointless. And then it back to like, why are you so nice? I'm like, Sakinah, why are you getting so pressed? Like, why are you getting so annoyed? Like next time, it's not that deep. So then again, I'm starting to unpack it. I'm like, okay, why is them pushing me to go where they are rightfully meant to go, bothering me? And it's that line of being robbed of what's rightfully mine for a purpose that seems worthless. That's basically the whole crutch of the poem, is feeling like I've been robbed of something in a very quick moment just for something that doesn't seem beneficial to me. Not to them, I have to preface, because again, they don't know they have no idea what's going on. So that's why, and using that metaphor just kind of helped put the two stories together. Yeah.
And I wanted you to expand a little bit on that, because, as you recognize, it's like they don't know what's going on.
No.
So this is very much an internal situation.
100%.
It's very much a you situation.
It's a me problem.
It's a you problem.
Yeah.
So a question about that bit is that the whole thing about the silent win. What do you think that says to you about any particular needs that are unmet, if there are any? What do you think that potentially suggests? That kind of desire, like you said, like, you're going to do that to me. Are you mad? And that desire to kind of get that one up on somebody. What do you think that kind of reflects or mirrors to you?
Try and paraphrase this before I babble. But in my head, through like processing my life and stuff, I've come to characterize, I don't want to sound crazy, but I've come to characterize the inner voice a little bit. And I call her Freddie. That's how I started this game. Like,
Therapeutically, though, that's actually like encouraged to do. Did you know that?
No, I thought I just was.
No, babes.
Okay.
Shout out to everyone in therapy.
Amen.
Yeah. Big up you. Yeah. Respect.
So, because I gave her personality.
That's actually an encouraged technique, let's say. Yeah. So
Thank you for that.
The validation again, babe. See, you knew. Go ahead. Go on, share. Go on.
So there's Freddie, there's Sakinah. Sakinah is the default. Freddie is like the.
So is this your version of Civilised Savage? Is
basically,
that, come on. Yeah, the duality of, okay, break it down for the
Freddie
people.
Freddie is very much, because my middle name is Frederica, so I've taken that and I've used, Freddie, the horror movie, the Freddie Jason. So she's very much the nice version of that, but she's very, I guess, cutthroat, ruthless, but she's very, her goal is to protect Sakinah by any means, whether it's good or bad. And so when I get triggered in that sense, it's her being like, are you gonna let her do that to you? You're gonna let her just walk past you like that? Is she crazy? But it's a protection thing. There's no goal, there's no benefit. It's just her telling me, oh yeah, you need to pull up. Like, don't let someone take advantage of you as they used to. And as back in the day, you being you wasn't enough. And Freddie had to step in and be like, no, in her way. So it's just her being triggered from a process or a situation that has brought up old feelings that she's just not over yet, basically. Yeah.
And I've got a question here. It says, the poem shifts to her. What did that moment unlock for you or remind you of emotionally in that time?
Her that was herself, but it just was not enough. Literally, I think when you're learning about yourself, when I was learning about myself, I was always positively and not positively compared. Why are you not academic? Why are you not this? Why are you not that? Why you talk too much? You don't talk enough. All of this, and it just.
So what's this accent? Who is this?
My mother.
I was gonna say
my mother.
Right, it sounded like Right, okay. It sounded like there was someone specific.
We love her
that was saying these things to you because the accent shifted and everything.
And my aunties, the family. I was a reckless kid. I gave my mum a hard time. I'm not gonna lie. I was just trying to gain attention, be you, be me, all of the. And my godmum, I think this is really where my life changed. I had a godmum in my life that was like my everything, and she passed just before I turned 14. It's okay, thank you. But I think I didn't realize her impact in my life until about 5 years later. Yeah, because I was still young. You know what I mean? I was still trying to figure secondary school and everything. And so, there was always a level of comparison that everybody else wanted me to be. But I was like, I'm not even halfway there yet. I had to just grow up so quick to just please other people. So, that's really when it, again, and then Freddie would come in and be like, oh no, you're not good enough. You have to do this. You have to act like this. And when someone is kind of cutting through me, I think it's just a real life personification of that.
Time,
those moments,
just a visceral reaction, absolutely not.
Don't you dare!
How dare you?
Yeah,
I hear it.
So that's what it is. And rather than getting mad, now when someone walks past me, I think of this and I laugh. Fair. So I don't get mad anymore. Sometimes.
I was gonna say, you sure? I don't know.
Sometimes I do it for the fun. I'm like, let's just do it for the fun. But,
so I've got one more question before on this particular one, because I know you've got a few other pieces that you want to share. In this piece, you mentioned about being worthy, and as we've been talking, you said about your mom and your aunties, and there's always these things that make you question your worth.
Yes.
But I feel like as you stand here today, there's a lot more that you found. You found more worth. I that's the impression that I get.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
So share with us, what does it mean for you today to be of value, to have worth? What does that look like for you today now?
I think you're right in a sense where now I don't feel as restricted as I used to. Now I think I feel, kind of going back to what we said earlier, is I accept myself now. I don't succumb to this metaphorical comparison. I just tune it out. Now if my mom talks, I'm like, yes, okay. You know, I've managed to deal with other, because ultimately, right, it's just other people's opinions projecting onto me. And 100%. Once I understood that, and I'm like, no, it's not me, it's them. I'm like, okay, I don't actually have to listen to any of you lot. I don't have to believe anything that you say. Half of you lot don't even want to do what I want to do anyway. So it doesn't make sense logically for me to listen to you. And so again, months of me just understanding these terms in real life settings, and then just pushing myself to perform and to do poetry and to just put myself in situations that I would never have thought I'd be in. You prove it to yourself. Your brain starts to recognize these things. And now I have to remind myself of these times before I get cocky and I'm like, oh, I need to do more. And it was like, no, but Sakinah, you tried so hard to even get here.
Don't you think that's easily done though? And I don't know if this is a neurospice thing, because I'm guilty of this as well. Yeah. Like, you do so much. Yeah. And you don't give yourself credit for the things that you've done. No. And you want to go and do something else. Yes. Hello, can we just take a moment? Yeah, all the time. Take stock of what you've actually accomplished.
Take time.
And celebrate yourself for that.
100%.
Before we start running to go and do something else.
Yeah, I'm the biggest culprit. Bigger, like the minute a show's done, I'm like, what's next? What did I do wrong? Are you sure you had a good time? Was there something?
Did everyone else have a good time? Yeah. Is there something else I could have done to make it better?
Literally, I'm always looking. So now I'm like, no. And I used to, sorry, before I ramble, I used to take videos of me crying my eyes out back in the day when I was depressed. I was like, I hate this anymore. And now I look back at that and I'm like, oh baby. You know, so that also keeps the memories come up. Yeah. And that keeps me grounded
and keeps you just like focused on where you are, present moment awareness 100%. And all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
I love that. Oh, girl, I'm loving this. I hope you lot at home are enjoying this conversation.
Yes. You're listening to Dalston Radio Live.
In case you didn't know. All right, so on that, again, beautiful segue, because the next track that we're going to go into is called Let Me Grow.
Ah, perfect.
So, perfect.
Separate ways.
conditions. You know I pray for you, even though you don't deserve it. All that I've been through, it proves that this pain, it won't break you. Instead, I've built my foundations on truth. Love and hope will see me through. Now I'm ready. You should let me grow. Let me grow. Let me lead and grow. Let me go. Let me go.
Yeah. Shout out Gang Night 320 with Let Me Grow. Love that track. So before we go into your next piece, off the back of that, what do you think has been the, what would we call it? The most pivotal point of your growth? As we're talking about Let Me Grow, what's been the most pivotal point for you in your growth journey? Hotspot.
I would say the most pivotal point was when I won One Night Slam last year, March 25.
I didn't actually know you won that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Won that. 25 March edition.
I just want to use all the sounds.
It's great, isn't it? Yes, that was the moment that I was like, oh damn, like I could actually do this. Because I went in on, I didn't even go to perform, mind. I went to support someone else that was on the lineup.
And you won.
I gave her like a quick tenner. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, please hold that. So bad.
Big up you though.
But that's when I was like,
again, that's taking up space, and it's like, you can't apologize for our gifts.
This is it.
Like, it's like, sis, I know, I hear it, but it is what it is.
And she's doing great right now.
Big her up.
But we love her. But yeah, I just went, and that's when, because it was so on the whim, there was no plan. I guess when you do slams, you're like, oh, what am I gonna do? What poem am I gonna do? Does it hit 3 minutes? I didn't do any of that. I didn't expect it.
Wow.
And then when they were like, yeah, you won, I was like, oh my days. So yeah, I could actually, I got a name. That was the moment. I was like, let me keep going.
Love that. So, okay. Pivotal growth moment was winning One Night Slam off the cuff. Yeah, no intention.
Yeah. No.
I feel like though, you got more poems in you for right now.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you got another one? I feel like you got another one. Do you want to do another one?
I could do another one.
Let's do another one.
Let's do it.
What have you got for this
poem?
Next poem.
This is literally called The Introduction because I felt like a lot of I write from pain, I write from feeling, I write from emotion. And I felt like...
I think a lot of poets do.
Yeah.
That was definitely my entry point. I'm not going to lie.
I think it's a good way in. Yeah. I mean, we're suffering
It's cathartic though. It's ways to process what we're going through. I think like poets generally tend to be quite emotional people.
Very deep.
Yeah.
And I think we need to let it out for people to take as well.
And also sometimes, again, if you're anything like us, like if we don't let it out in that type of palatable way, let's say, we'll just bun down the place
100%,
and we can't be outside bunning down things,
crash it all down, and just with a smile,
lava everything.
Like, yes. Crazy
lava for them instantly.
Yeah.
So go on, babes. What you got?
This is the introduction, and I thought I needed a piece to actually just tell people who I was. Yeah. Introduction. So, say you have a page or 2 pages in fact, and you've got dots dotted around the canvas numbered 1 to, let's say, 100. The pencil is bounded by thumb, index and middle finger, and the goal is to find each number and draw a line between each dot in chronological order. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and upon success, you'll be gifted with a perfectly crafted picture, a reward for your committed grip to this lead. So Sakinah, or Sakinah too, if you're Senegalese, or Sakinah if you're Arabic. It's derived from the Arabic word sukoon, a name truly mentioned by he, definition, serenity, inner peace and tranquility. So excuse me if the inner voice Freddie is a little bit sharp. She weathers the storm so that I can play within the calm. Frederica, Freddie's real name, written in the middle name section of my passport. She's the middleman of my brain. She wears a glove of 5 razors, dressed in grace, decorated with orchids that bloom with a deadly lace. You see, I keep her at bay, watching, noted. She's an homage to my Jamaican nan, bringing confusion from the Italians, because I don't know why I have that name either, but from the old tongue, Germanic and grand, Fred for peace, Rick for command, a name meaning she who leads with a steady open hand, soft in approach, built to withstand. You see, I am the middle, the beginning, but the end is the reminder. Rahman, the last name, a reminder that it's never truly mine, the first of the 99, mercy with condition, love with no lines. You see, I was asked, do you believe in unconditional love? Now, I would say the love from the creator of design, who's formulated a piece of art with the art of searching it as it's fine. So if I lose my place in this picture and I can't find the next number, and I can't find the path to my next line, I need only to write my name down, to connect, to realign, to seek what I assumed was lost, because from ink to print, maktoob, it's already mine. Yay. Thank you.
Come on.
Thank you so much.
Love that. I feel like, I know you said Escalator Fest was your favourite.
Yeah.
And I love Escalator Fest.
Yeah.
But I low-key.
I haven't performed it in a while. Yeah, I like this. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I've buried it for a bit.
And I want to really get into this with you because I've got lots of questions. However, we have put we did say to the people on the timeline.
To the people, yes.
Yeah.
We did ask.
So to the people,
yes.
What questions have you got for Sakinah Frederica? So now is the time. We're going to talk to the timeline.
Let's talk to the timeline.
So, talking to the timeline, one of the questions is, do you see, and you kind of touched on this, and I feel like this is a perfect question for this piece, do you see your creativity as intertwined with your relationship with Allah?
Yes.
Straight.
100%, because we all have gifts. Whatever. My source is Allah, God, right? But we all have our own sources, I believe. And whatever our sources are gives us the gift or the ability to see the gift that we have or have been burying for the sake of a bigger goal. And where my voice was shut down for so many years, and then I found it again, that is a gift from God. I can't, I've now low-key been called and I can't stop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it is intertwined with God and Allah, my relationship with it, because now I have a duty of care with my words for the sake of the ummah, the people of the Muslim world, but also for humanity. The voice is one of the only things that we have that outlives us. You know, when you've got the likes of the Audrey Lords and your Maya Angelou's, their voice is what kept them in modern day. And it's only by the permission of God and permission of Allah that I've been able to recognize it. So I wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for that. So it's a straight yes, yeah.
No, I think that is such a beautiful answer, honestly.
Yeah.
I really, really do.
Thank you.
And as an extension of that, can you make, if there are any parallels that you kind of feel and see, so your connection with Allah, but also the multiple sides of you.
Yeah.
How do you think those kind of different areas of you also kind of reflect in your creativity as well, to tie it back to the intro? Like, where were you kind of when you wrote that a little bit?
100%. Because my relationship with God has always been up and down, I think, naturally. And I do believe that I'm like one person with like 6 different personalities. And sometimes they don't all cater the best way. And so I use that. I use those differences. I use those spaces. I use those personality discrepancies and not hide from it. Again, we're kind of going back to this whole acceptance thing. Right. And I'll just write about it, and I'll just verbally just say whatever
pour
comes
it on
out,
the page,
and then I can look at it. Then it's no longer like in my head, it's actualized in front of me, and I can dissect it. And if there's a poem there, there's a poem there. And if it's just for me to just figure out, then that's fine. And so there isn't a Sakinah without recognizing the good, the bad, the personalities, the Sakinah, the Freddie, the Muslim side, the more, God forgive me, reckless side. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is all
get
me.
it. You're talking to the civilized savage. It's the same concept.
It's very multi-layered, and it's hard sometimes, but I just take it and I do what I can with it, and that's it. Yeah.
Love it. And again, that kind of harks back to what we were saying about integration.
Yes.
Just fully accepting all parts of you. We're not suppressing, we're not hiding, we're just calling them all in and being all of what we are.
That's it.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right. So again, talking to the timeline.
Hey.
So who is next on the timeline? We next have, who is your favourite poet? Can you say, because you feel like
I have a favourite poet right now.
Okay, go.
Because it's ever changing.
Okay.
But right now, this is a 24-hour.
You don't want to say, guys.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm still learning,
say.
But there's this girl. I went to Roundhouse yesterday, Roundhouse Slam.
Oh, did you go?
Yeah, it was
banging. We'll talk about it after.
Next year. We got this one. Yeah. The winner of that is now my new favourite poet.
I've seen her, and I was like, she's back anyway.
I didn't know her game.
Tell them.
Takunda, I didn't know your game. I went to Poetry Slam. They're like, yeah, Takunda. She was everyone's like one to watch. And I was like, who is this babe? And the minute she went on stage, I was like, you know what? I love my people. I love everyone that, I have some friends that were also on the slam. I love you all. You are all amazing. But she was something else. When you think of someone putting a metaphor to tie a whole story together with like an impact and a purpose, that is her. And I was like, I'm trying to be like you.
Jeez.
Yeah. So right now, Takunda, my number one.
Sit right down the camera. Go and tell her right now.
Takunda.
Jeez.
You're my favourite at the minute.
Number one. Sakinah Frederica.
I love you all.
And can I just say also, I love the facts, because I think like in any scene, it's always good to like big up and celebrate people. But I think it's especially important as Black women when we see other Black women doing things to celebrate the sisters and big them up and make sure that they know that they are seen.
Yes.
And I think this kind of goes back to some of the things that you were saying in your poetry that that's what everybody wants.
That's what everyone wants.
People just want to be seen. They want to be like understood. They want people to know that they're there and they are present. Yeah. So again, to bring it back to Sis, who's won the Poetry Slam, we see you, Sis. We're celebrating you. Yes. Big up you. Keep doing your thing.
I also want to say the lineup on Roundhouse was very POC women friendly as well. Yeah. I think there was only
Tia Zakura was on there. There was a few
Binti Yard, Kinda, another babe that I just met on the panel. So I think like 80% of it was POC, maybe
doing
70
your
was
thing,
women.
girls.
I was like, yes, Roundhouse.
We'll be there next, babes. We'll be there.
No, I don't think it was to 25. Yeah.
Anyways, so
we lost it.
All right, so we got maybe 2 or 3 more questions from the timeline. Speak for yourself.
Sorry, lie. Might lie about my age.
So let's take a couple more questions from the timeline before we wrap with Sakinah Frederica.
It's been a pleasure.
In fact, tell me a number. What one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Tell me a number 1 to 4.
3.
1, 2, 3. Do you? Oh God! Do you accept swans and a garden as a gift? I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
No, though.
Okay, no. Whoever that was, she said no. Sorry.
Swans and gardens as a gift.
No.
Thank you though for the offer, but no, doesn't do nothing for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 1 to 8.
Let's do 3.
1, 2, 3.
No, I did 3 before, right? No, let's do 4. 4.
Okay. Or we've kind of touched on this a little bit though, but if you want to elaborate a little bit more, this says the Sakinah Freddie split.
Oh, let's do 5 then.
Right. Sorry, whoever that was.
I'll write about it or come to DTS. I'll talk about it.
You know who you were.
Yeah.
Sorry, we did that already.
Right.
Number 5.
I'll chat to you personally.
Also, so this person's already said one because they said also one more.
Okay.
What was the inspiration behind? We've done that as well. What was the inspiration behind Dare to Speak?
Oh, yeah.
But
if you were listening, if you were tuning in,
if this was your question,
you should have your answer.
Yeah.
And there you go.
As DRL management likes to say, that bit.
And that
bit. All right, I'm going to choose this one. The one is, what makes you feel so connected to your poetry?
My poetry specifically.
Yes.
My poetry, what makes me feel connected to my poetry is the therapeutic side of it, the dissection. It's a journaling session when I write poetry. It's like, because I speak from emotion, and it's also a learning exploration for me when I listen to other people's poetry specifically. But what connects me is me. Dare I say, it's me. It's your I won't survive if I don't write poetry. That's what it is. I just won't. I'll go back into my and you bubble. Can't be there. And I can't be.
You can't be there.
So
we just mentioned it's the gift from Allah. Hello.
And there we go.
Do not be disrespectful. Yeah.
Nope.
Be grateful for the things. All right.
Amen.
Love that. Right, babes. Do you know what? I feel like we could do this for a very, very long time.
We could. Have you enjoyed the conversation? This is amazing. This is it. Thank you so much.
She's enjoyed it, guys.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Once you've done your first round of guests, I want to come back. Thanks.
Tell that to management. Let them know to keep me.
Have me back. Keep her. She's great. Amazing.
All right, my lovely. Before we officially let you go, can you let everybody know where to find you? Anything you've got coming up? All the good stuff. Promote, sell yourself.
100%. So you can find me on Instagram at Sakinah Frederica. That's SAKINAH. And then FRED, and then the rest should come up. It's me with my childhood. It's a childhood picture. I look like a strawberry, if that's anything. You can find my show, Dare to Speak. That's SFR_ Dare to Speak. That's all 3 words. And my next show is on the 18th of April with 2 amazing headliners and open mic slots as well. And speaking of One Night Slam, I will be hosting the next One Night Slam. Yes, on the 14th. I'm going to be hosting it. So if you're trying to win some money, I'll be there to hopefully.
As in Tuesday coming?
Tuesday coming.
Oh, God.
No, I've seen, man. This is, I was like, I'm going to come to you. I was like, oh no, I can't.
It's all right.
But that's me. Yes. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. Can we just get one of them? All right, let's play another track. We're going to play a track and we're not going to fully close out. You can stick around for a little bit. Yeah, you can stay. Stay with me, babe. Stay with me. All right, let's get into what we're going to get into. Let's get into this one. This one is Frozen by Sabrina Claudio. And in we go.
If we could live in this moment and just hold it, keep my head on your chest, I'll never leave this bed. The flowers will be blooming, the leaves will be turning, and snow will be falling while we're making love, and the sun will be shining. The flowers still are blooming, the leaves will turn again, but time will be frozen for us. Time will be frozen for us. Time will be frozen for us.
The flowers will be blooming, the leaves will be turning, and snow will be falling while we're making love, and the sun will be shining. The flowers still are blooming, the leaves will turn again, but time will be frozen for us. Time will be frozen for us. Time will be frozen for us. The flowers will be blooming, the leaves will be turning, and the snow will be falling while we're making love, and the sun will be shining. The flowers still are blooming, the leaves will turn again, but time will be frozen for us. Time will be. Time will be frozen for us.
Summertime and the living's easy. Rallies on the microphone with Ross and G. All the people in the dance will agree that we're well qualified to represent the LBC. Me and Louis, we gonna run to the party and dance to the rhythm. It gets harder. Me and my girl, we got this relationship. I love her so bad, but she treats me like shit. I'm locked down like a penitentiary. She spreads her loving all over, and when she gets home, there's none left for me. Summertime and the living's easy. Rallies on the microphone with Ross and G. All the people in the dance will agree that we're well qualified to represent the LBC. Me and Louis, we gonna run to the party and dance to the rhythm. It gets harder. Oh, take this veil from off my eyes. My burning sun will someday rise. So what am I gonna be doing for a while? Said I'm gonna play with myself. Show them how we come off the shelf. Summertime and the living's easy. Rallies on the microphone with Ross and G. All the people
And that was Lana Del Rey doing Time. And we've done a time here, guys.
A great time.
Myself, the Civilised Savage, with my guest, Sakinah Frederica.
Thank you so much. This
has been the first, hopefully, of many Civilised sessions here with Dalston Radio Live. And moving forward, I think I'm going to share a few more poems while I'm here. Do you think I should do one?
100%.
Yeah? Before I do that, you've given your socials. I'm going to give my socials. I'm going to tell you guys where you can find me between now and the next time that I'm here. So if you're not yet following me on any type of socials, the Civilised Savage, Instagram, YouTube, socials across the board. If you want to catch me doing a live performance, I will be at the Box Park Croydon Tuesday 14th. So this coming Tuesday. Yeah. Come and see me live doing up shows, stuff that I'm not going to do right here because, but come and see me there on Tuesday from 7:00. And is there anything else that I need to share with the people, Sakinah? Remind me. Studio audience, is there anything else I need to tell the people?
Any sessions coming up?
Civilised sessions will be coming up in May. Yes. So again, stay locked in with me on my Insta. You'll get all the updates, all the things. Thank you for that, sis.
Of course.
You have your guests' socials already?
Yes, we do.
Yes, indeed.
Guest socials have been done.
More wonderful things to come.
More wonderful things to come from myself, the Civilised Savage, and Dalston Radio Live. Touch, tick. Anything else?
We busy women.
Studio?
Keep
anything
in
else?
Touch.
The poem. Okay. So Sakinah has blessed us with her spoken word today. She shared multiple pieces with us. And I know that you guys have loved that. But it wouldn't be right. It just would not be right for us to close out the session.
I'm in my element.
Get me out of the session.
Sorry. Turn us off.
All right. So I'm going to do a little piece. And when we talked about before, kind of being aware of your essence, your true self, who you are, independent of other people's perspectives, their projections and all of the things, this kind of gives a little bit of essence of that. And this is called yearning. So, yearning is said to be a desire for something you've been separated from. Yearning. I'm yearning to be. I have a longing to be free of the burden of expectation, to be alleviated from this identity and the concept of reputation. See, I yearn for an ego death. No need to be right, only to observe what's left. What was prior to what's next? What was, is at the core, at the moment before, the external noises, the voices, the traumas of my human choices. See, I'm yearning for that essence, that stillness, that presence. I long for deep, eternal and boundless bliss, the space beyond our consciousness, the ontological gap that controls all of this without controlling anything at all. I'm yearning to completely be naked, like as I am, take it. For what I am, for what I'm not, for what I have or haven't got. I've been born in this form and I will not reshape it. I mean, I am Most High's created. And if he's the highest creative, then I am not to be played with. So I yearn to be solidly me, authentically, rather than authenticity plated. I yearn to be in alignment with the Tao, the purest power of now. I long for that flow state, that effortless action wu wei. So whenever I maneuver, no past, just present, no future. Opening myself to the full embodiment of Purusha. So if a desire for something you've been separated from is what it means to yearn, I'm yearning for a lost part of me to which I must return.
You're listening to Dalston Radio Live.
And that has been me, the Civilised Savage. This has been Civilised Sessions, and we'll see you back on the next one. Love, family.